Hello teacher, my name is Trang Nguyen Diem Linh and I am a student in the e-commerce Saturday morning class. Today I will presenting a critical issue in the digital economy. Are big tech firms getting too big? Just imagine waking up in a world where every online search, every purchase and every social interaction is controlled by just a handful of companies. In many ways that would already exist. Google processes over 8.5 billion searches per day. Amazon's account for nearly 40% of e-commerce sales in the US. Facebook and its platform, including Instagram and WhatsApp, dominate global social network. From this, we can see that it raised the concern about monopolistic behavior. Over the past 2 decades, the company have not only dominated their respective market, but also used aggressive strategy to eliminate competitors. But is this level of dominant benefit make benefit or get harmful? To know deeply about this problem, we need to discuss in 4 parts. Part 1 is the history of antitrust law, how government have traditional deal with monopolies, how big tech dominate the market, the strategy used by Amazon, Google, and Facebook. The third is the potential solution is what government and regulators are considering. Also concerned about US versus European antitrust approach, 2 different way of handling big tech more deeply, and finally conclusion, the final thoughts to end this problem. Next, we go to the first part, the history of antitrust regulation in the US. To understand why big tech companies like Amazon, Google, and Facebook are facing intense scrutiny today, we need to go back to the origins of the antitrust law. Antitrust law were created to prevent the monopolies to ensure fair competition. They were designed to stop the powerful companies from using their market dominance to crush the competitors, control rights, or restrict innovation. The first major antitrust law in the US was the Seventh Antitrust Act of 1890. This law was passed in response to the rise of massive industrial corporations such as Standard Oil that were using their size and power to eliminate the competition and control entire industry. The UTC has long been concerned with the preventing monopoly from stifling competition. This led to the passage of Seventh Antitrust Act which made it illegal for companies to engage in anti-competitive practice. Like this case, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that the Standard Oil will violate the act, and as a result, it was broken up into 34 separate companies. And this day, the primary goal of antitrust law will break up companies that became too big and restricted making competition. One of the key concerns in this area was vertical integration, where a company controls multiple stages of production and distribution. This was seen as dangerous because it blocked new competitors from entering the markets. While early antitrust laws were strict in controlling corporate power, things changed dramatically in 1960s. Instead of breaking up a big company, regulators started focusing on whether they were lowering price for the consumers. The shift allowed companies like Amazon, Google, and Facebook to grow into the global giant without much government intervention. Let's explore how this shift in thinking shaped today big tech monopolies. Instead of focusing on the size of a company or their control over market, the regulator began look at one key factor, consumer welfare. This new approach argued that as long as the company were lowering price and increasing efficiency, it should not be concerned monopolies, no matter how large it became. This in thinking explain why the company like the firms like Amazon, Google, and Facebook were able to grow into the massive global giants with little government intervention because these companies were offering service for free or at a low price. They weren't seen as harming consumers. This is why the big tech has avoided serious antitrust enforcement for decades. Next part, let's examine how today big tech firms maintain their dominance. Today we will break down the specific strategy big tech firms use to control market and prevent new competitors from emerging. We focus on three major players: Amazon, Facebook, and Google. For Amazon started as an online bookstore but quickly became the dominant force in e-commerce. How? By using a combination of loss leader pricing and data monology. For loss leader pricing, Amazon has consistently sold products below cost to drive competitors out of business. This is called the predatory pricing, a strategy where a company takes loss in the short term to eliminate rival and gain long-term dominance. Data monology and third-party seller, it means Amazon isn't just a retailer, it's also the marketplace for millions of third-party sellers. However, Amazon has been accused of using third-party seller data to identify the best-selling product and then launching its own competing brand like Amazon Basics. Unlike Amazon, which dominates through pricing and logistics, Facebook strategy is different. It eliminates competitors before they become threat. Facebook does this in two ways: buying rival and copying innovation. Buying competitors like Facebook acquired Instagram for $1 billion and WhatsApp for 21.8 billion. The copycat strategy that we will use if Facebook can buy the competitors is copy them instead. For example, Snapchat introduced the concept of disappearing story. The Facebook first tried to buy Snapchat but rejected. Shortly after, Facebook launched Instagram Story and a direct copy of Snapchat core features. Over time, more users than Snapchat itself crushing its growth. Facebook has done with TikTok as well, including Reels to keep users from leaving. Finally, Google controls over 90% of the global search engine market. The level of dominance allows it to control the people see online. But Google has been accused of manipulating search results and using its power to eliminate the competition. The search engine favoritism, like Google prioritizes its own products and service in search results. Second is buying out rival, remove competition. When the competitor gain momentum, Google buy them out of remove threat, like Google buy YouTube and Google buy DoubleClick to get Google dominant online advertising. The problem isn't just their size, it's how they maintain that size by eliminating fair competition. Now that we understand how big tech firms dominate their industry, the key question is what can be done about this? In this section, we will explore potential solutions, including breaking up their company, increasing regulation, and following the European antitrust model. The first, breaking up big tech. One of the most aggressive solutions is breaking up company into the smaller, the independent business. The idea is to separate different divisions so that the one company doesn't control too much of the market, like the Standard Oil that we mentioned before. The second is stronger mergers oversight, like new regulation could prevent acquisition that eliminate the competition, like Facebook buying Instagram. The third, consumer data protection. Another major concern is that big tech companies collect the massive amounts of customer data, which give them a huge advantage over competitors. The final is the European model. The European Union imposed the last 5 and 6 data regulation to curb anti-competitive behavior. Example like Google will find 4.3 billion in 2018 for antitrust violation in its Android operating system. We've seen different solutions to big tech dominance, but not all countries approach the issue the same way. In the next section, we compare the US versus the European approach to antitrust enforcement and see which are more effective. The US model focuses on customer welfare, while the European model prioritizes the competition and fairness. The difference explains why big tech has faced far more legal challenge in Europe than the US. There is a comparison table to compare two-way approach. At the conclusion, big tech firms have accumulated an underappreciation level of power, fundamental reshaping industry, and influencing customer behavior on the global scale. Their platform offers convenience, efficiency, and love of right, making them dispensable in modern life. However, this dominance also comes with significant drawbacks. Shifting competition, reducing market diversity, and potential hindering innovation. So to address these challenges, antitrust law must adapt to the reality of digital economy. The traditional regulation designed for industrial monopoly may no longer be sufficient in an era where data control and network effect create a significant barrier to entry. Policymakers must try a balance, ensuring fair competition without stopping the technological advancement that drive process. Thank you, you all for your time and engagement. I hope this presentation had you a clearer understanding of the challenge and debates around the big tech. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to share your question and perspective. Thank you.